live soon. And we will show them some we have Muslim websites. Speaking of scientific facts, and we will see if they are facts or not. Right? I guess we are already live on Rumble and on YouTube. So we say shalom to you, everybody. Happy great Sunday. I hope your prayer was received and you did what you need to do. So today our topic is about the scientific facts. I like it when Muslims they speak about facts. Facts, they don't say possibility. They don't say it may be. They say scientific facts. And my mission here is to defeat lies, not to oppose the truth. 9 scientific facts, which in the Quran that will surprise you. There's tons of websites, not only this one. We can go to all of them one by one. And I am here to challenge the Muhammadan if they can prove what they say in their websites. Is it true the Quran saying what they are saying? As I know, the Quran have 0 scientific facts. Is that correct? Who is a Muslim when I prove me wrong? Do we have any Muhammadan? Who is a Muhammadan would like to join us? And you can choose for us your own scientific facts of your choice. By the way, I don't know how many of you yesterday watched the video about Muslim men renting their women. If you cannot find the video in YouTube no more because it's unlisted, still you can find it on Rumble and you can download it from there. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? Is what the Muslim website says true, or it's a fiction? Scientific facts in the Quran. How? When? Since when? The Muslims went through a lot of a change in the last 30, 40 years. Islam like a snake. It changed its color to adopt the environment. So Muslims never really care if Quran have science or not. In fact, the Quran have a lot of absurd things against science. In fact, all of it. But when the Muslim they noticed that the generation today is the one who goes by science, well, then we have to adopt science to convince them that Islam is what you are looking for. Other example, Muslims against music. We know that Muhammad, he make it so clear in the Quran, music is haram. And they notice that the public are attracted to music. Christians, they have a music in their churches. So now the Muslims, they have Muslim rap music trying to attract the crowd. So even though music is haram, but they can't say this is not a normal music. This is for Allah. But Muhammad never said you can, there's something it's called the music for Allah and music for, He said the music is haram. And there is even tons of a statement of Muhammad to avoid what it's called eloquent talk. Because when you speak eloquent talk, you are trying to compete with Allah, supposedly. This is why the Muhammadan, they change the plan from time to time. We want Muslims to come to the stage, please. Don't ask to talk unless you are a Muslim. If you are a Muslim, you are welcome to join. Do we have any Muslim? Any Muhammadan would like to join us? Anyone? For those who are in YouTube or Ramble, if you are a Muslim, they can give you the link of Discord and you can join us. Here we read together, it says, miracles of science in the Quran. Okay, we will take a look. The miracles of the Quran are layered and complicated. The Holy Book imparts knowledge on some of the most renowned miracles of science, even before their discovery. Quran, he says those miracles before the discovery. The second book shed information on the theory of relativity, Big Bang theory, genetic, black holes, and more. All of those are in the Quran. Who is a Muhammadan would like to call us and discuss with us those or any others which is not in this website to see if this is true or not? We have, what his name, Lili Dawa. Lili Dawa, he said that he himself, he converted to Islam, even though he's born of a Muslim family. How you convert? I know, that's funny. But anyway, lately, he made a video about scientific miracles. And he said that scientific miracles in the Quran are debunked. Now we do not need him to tell us, we know that this is what it is. But the question is, why it took the Muhammadans so long to admit that? Why did not admit that from the first day those scientific so-called facts, they come to public? In fact, the one who came with them, he is in jail now for child molestation in Turkey. For rape, for a human trafficking.
And it was reported to Abd al-Razik that a woman was afflicted with hunger. So
okay, hold on. We don't want you now. This is a story we showed from yesterday about a Muslim woman. She was hungry. Another Muslim man, she is desperately in need for food. She is dying in the desert. The man, he said to her, if you let me rape you, which means, sleep with you, I will give you food.
It changes.
This is Lili Dawa.
People are flocking to Islam. So me saying the argument of science and miracles debunked, it is debunked. And guess what? We don't even need it. Takbir. Allahu Akbar.
Takbir. Guess what? We don't even need it. So why you fabricated it? You see, this is telling us that Islam is just a stupid, satanic cult. So why you yourself, you promoted all those years something obviously is false. You see, when you say debunked, what does that mean? It means Muslims, they are lying all the time to you. There's no other meaning. Why you are making scientific miracles if they are not there? When you say debunk, that means they got you busted. So now because they debunked you and got you busted, and that is a Christian prince, I'm the first one who wrote books about the so-called scientific miracles of the Quran. And I got them busted one by one. But this is not only about debunked. It's about how someone he claimed to follow a God who tell him to tell the truth. They claim that. They claim Islam teach you to say the truth. They claim Islam is the religion of the truth. And now what they are saying, that all the lies we told you, that the Quran is a book of science, it is nonsense and debunked. And look, he's excited. Now he will sell you cat food.
Such a game changer to me. I've never been so consistent with my Quran reading before I knew about Quranly. This is how people's lives are changing. And you can get Quranly absolutely free, no credit cards, for 7-day free trial. What?
You know, guys, look at the scam. This guy is supposedly preaching for Allah, and he don't want anything. Okay, what do you mean 7-day trial? Imagine somebody says to me, Christian Prince, I want to learn about the Bible. I will tell him, I will give you 7-day trial, and then you pay. I mean, Walmart, they give you a 90-day trial. This guy, he sell halal cat foods. I mean, it's a business. The religion of Islam is nothing but a business. Now, there is some Christian, they do the same. But those are not even ashamed to say it. They are the same as their prophet. Even the Quran says, Allah, he said to the Muslim, Adullukum ala tijara, should I tell you for a trade? Islam is a trade. If you go in the Quran, you will find this. If I type the word tijara, we are typing in English. You will find that all the debate of Islam is based on business. Tijara, tijara. You see this yellow? You know, tijara. Tijara, tijara, tijara. Muhammad is just a businessman, you know. In chapter 61, verse number 10, it says, O who you believe, shall I inform you of a trade that will save you from the painful torment? It's a trade. You donate Muhammad money, you give him money, you go to heaven. See, in Christianity, like if somebody donate money to Christian Prince, that will not make you go to heaven or not to go to heaven. Anyone he claim that if you donate to me, that will make you go to heaven, is scamming you, right? First, you cannot bribe God, and we are not doing business with God of money. True God do not need your money. When Jesus says, I was hungry and you fed me, I was a prisoner, you visited me, I was sick, etc., I was foreigner, he don't want you to do that to him. They said to him, Lord, when we did those things to you? He said, when you do it to my brothers, which mean every human being, you are doing it to me. Jesus is not collecting money. Even he is the best doctor in the world. I mean, imagine kings, they can pay him all their money, give him all the authority to bring them back to life. A person, he have power over death and life. What more you want from him? How many people they are willing to give everything they have to get their eyes to see again? So if Jesus is about money, then he will get paid for it, and he will get paid a lot. But even the God of Islam, and here you see, you strive for Allah with your soul, your blood, and your money. Here it says, and with your possessions. This is not correct translation. Amwalakum, your money. This is itani. Itani translation is the most awkward, funny, stupid ones. Here they say it position 2. Let us see. Maybe we got somebody a little bit decent. This guy here, he used your wealth. Why Allah he need your wealth? Is Allah capable of to spread Islam without the wealth? No. That's why we see Islam was dying until the oil revolution came. And then money is all over. And the Muslim, they open scholarship in Harvard, in Oxford, in all the famous universities. They build mosques everywhere in the world. They give a scholarship for young men, young women. So if they convert to Islam, we will pay for your tuition. Massive spending. But when the spending go down, Islam will go down too. And the spending is going to stop sooner or later. The world is changing. Right now the fossil fuel is the top, but I believe in the future is not going to be. Especially all those who they are depending in fossil fuel now they are shifting to something else. And it's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. And then what those people they have to sell beside the oil? I believe even the value of all material around us is going to be shift. Like now, some people they promote for you to buy gold. But sooner you will see that gold will die and there is something else will come. Like nobody even now, many people they are not investing in gold, they are investing in bitcoins. But bitcoins will die too. So those things, is just temporarily. Human being, he always look for a better investment. So if he notice there's an investment in somewhere better, he go to that place. Really? Okay. Do you know how to do belly dancing too? Do you know how to do belly dancing or only, Mujahid? He's a Mujahid. Who is the one who unblocked him? Who is the admin who unblocked him? So how he was unblocked? I muted him. Anyway, as you see, they are trashy. You remember I mentioned to you that music is haram? But now they are coming, like you see, ISIS are singing music. But their music did not help them to have victory. Not even 500 Marines in the floor, they made them shish kebab. Their leader, he was hunted by a dog. You can play music, you can spend money, you can bring your gold and your silver, and Islam is dead no matter what. In fact, Islam is dead since the time of Muhammad. Because Islam is so violent, and Muhammad he established a rule of Muslims should kill each other. This is how satanic this man is. Muslims, they can kill each other. Anyone he accused the other Muslims of being unlawful, he have the right to kill him. This is why you see ISIS, they were killing Al-Qaeda. Al-Qaeda were killing ISIS. Al-Qaeda were fighting with the Chinese ISIS Mujahideen. The Chinese ISIS Mujahideen, they want to kill every Muslim Brotherhood. Muslim Brotherhood, they want to kill everyone who is from ISIS. The Sunni, in general, they want to kill every Muslim Shia. The Muslim Shia, they want to kill each other too. Muslim Sunni, they want to burn the Sufi. The Sufi, they want to kill the Ahmad Mirza Ghulam. It's just a filthy, satanic cult. And money is the main purpose and the main motive of this cult. If you take the money from this guy, he will never be in YouTube. We know that even there are some who claim to be Christians, the second you stop monetizing their videos in YouTube, they stop coming to YouTube. So this is not only Muslims, you know. There's many who they are supposedly Christians, they are doing business. Religion is a great business because people, they will praise you, they will respect you, and you will make a lot of money. I mean, how better than this you can do? But the second you take the money from them, the motive is not there. And money was the center motive of Islam from the first day. From the first day. If there is no money, Islam is not exist. This is why Muhammad, he says, you know, he saw a guy, his name is Nabhanu Tammar. He exchanged a corner lot for him in heaven with his farm. Imagine this is scam. Imagine somebody says to you, give me your farm. You have a farm, have water in it. You know, obviously you have a nice well of water. He's lucky because you cannot find that everywhere in every land in Saudi Arabia. And he have a growing palm trees. And that make you wealthy at that time. So Muhammad convinced him to exchange his farm for a corner lot in heaven. Corner lot in heaven. This guy, he even sell halal cat food. Have you ever heard of a Muslim cat? She need to eat halal food. I mean, who is fooling who? Those cats, they eat cockroaches, they eat mice. What halal? What do you mean halal? The halal, by the way, the one who do not know what halal. Halal is not only a food, is not pork. Many stupid people do not know what halal is. Halal is when you slaughter a meat. You say Allahu Akbar. If it is a cow, it doesn't matter. You see, slaughtering a cow without Allah saying Allahu Akbar is not halal. Many people think when they say halal food mean just don't eat pork. No, that's not, no. Pork is forbidden anyway, supposedly. What is halal is that when you slaughter the animal, you say Allahu Akbar. Even if it's a chicken. If the chicken is slaughtered without saying Allahu Akbar, it's not halal. This is why you, as a Christian, if you eat food of Muslims, you are being pagan. Why? The Bible forbid us clearly from eating the food slaughtered in the name of a false god. It is a kind of a sacrifice. So when you slaughter blood, they say the name of Allah and Akbar, the two gods, who they become one. So that will make the food lawful because now they sacrifice the animal in the name of that god. So for you as a Christian, if you buy halal food, you are committing big sin because you are eating a food slaughtered in the name of Allah. Now in the stores in USA, they say halal, you know, but just to fool the Muslims. They, you know, supposedly this is okay, this is a cow, halal. No, it doesn't matter if it's a cow or not. Halal is when you slaughter the animal in the moment of slaughtering. Before you hit with the knife, you have to say Allahu Akbar. Let us hear Lily Dawa, police be upon her.
What are you waiting for? Download it now, brothers and sisters, and build a habit with the Quranic app.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters and dear friends. Okay, so guys, this is a quick video, inshallah. I didn't want to do a dedicated video to this. I was here with the brothers filming for the podcast, and I thought, why not sat here? I'll quickly.
Remember, he don't want to make a dedicated video to this. So what is this? He don't want to make a dedicated video. But look at the title of the video. This is not the dedicated video. Huh? This is not. Okay, what happened? What? Look at this face. He is so happy in his life. I mean, he have the expression of a scammer.
Quickly touch up on this quickly because it's not really that important. So in the Andrew Tate video that I did, I mentioned that the scientific miracles in the Quran got debunked. And for some odd reason, funnily enough, like as if they thought that it was a slip of the tongue. I'll repeat it again, very carefully.
Repeat it. They thought it's a slip of a tongue. They thought. Now he cannot take it back, that's it. But now he will repeat it again. Let us hear it.
The scientific miracles argument in the Quran got debunked.
Thank you very much. Who is a Muslim have a comment about this? So what those websites are saying to us? It's a lie, huh? It's a lie. The big crunch in the Quran, may Allah crunch you. The big bang in the Quran, may Allah bang you. Who is a Muslim there to call us and show us the oceanic division mentioned? Unbelievable. The Quran says that? Yes, brother. Embryology in the Quran. Oh boy. Iron within meteors. That's deep. Formation of a cloud. That's so cloudy. Pain receptors in the Quran. I mean, the Quran is the book of pain receptors for sure. Who is a Muslim would like to join us and tell us how truthful those is? What is this here? I'm not a reboot. Okay, thank you. What is that? They will not even let me read it without submitting my email. Oh boy. We can find you different website, no problem. Any Muslim? Which one of those scientific facts is scientific? Don't submit? Oh, don't worry, my friend. Any Muhammadan? Let us see different website. What is the guy who called me yesterday, Muhammad, and he said he is going to give me the answer about which one Allah created first, the stars or the mountains. I hope he will come back one day. Any Muslims? Any Muhammadan? The page taking forever to open for some reason. All right, now it's open. Okay. Look at those 4 numbers. Get a free trial class, Quran reading. Nothing for free, my friend. The people of Allah don't do anything for free. Miracles of the Holy Quran. Scientific perspective. Movement of the earth and other terrestrial bodies. The movement of the mountains. The movement of the day and the night and the moon. Who is a Muslim want to join us so we can talk about any of those so-called scientific miracles? Mayday. Anyone? Is those scientific miracles are true or they are fabrication? There is tons of Muslims websites. Tons, brother, tons. Claiming the Quran is full of scientific miracles. I say that all of this is a big fat lie. What say you, Muslims? Forget about what Lili Dawa he said. I mean, this guy is a kid. Who can take him seriously anyway? Any Muslim can join us and tell us about the scientific miracles of the Quran. Anyone? Mayday, Mayday. Open invitation. Who can do so? And you know, if you look at the graphic, the Muslims they make, I find it really astonishing. Best player? All right. Are you a Muslim, my friend? The mic is yours.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I hear you. Go ahead. Are you a Muslim?
No, I'm not a Muslim. I don't think this is the right time for you to take me on stage. I'm an atheist and I wanted to talk to you about that.
About what?
About atheism, about existence of God. I have a very specific question.
Okay, give me the question.
All right. So how can you call this universe an intelligent design if God is testing humans on planet Earth? Why would he create all the billions and billions of galaxies? That doesn't seem to me as an intelligent decision.
Well, first of all, you are talking about billions of billions. This is a number you created. Secondly, we do not know if there is other lives in different place. God, he do as he will. But I will say to you that when we say that God, he created intelligent design, doesn't mean that this is absolute. As an example, look at you. Are you intelligent? No. So your design is not intelligent design. You are an atheist. You are a fool. You convince yourself that one day you used to be a cell, and then you became a frog, and a million years after you became a chicken, and then suddenly you became a monkey, and then the monkey became a gorilla, and then gorilla became a human being. So if you want to speak about logic, you don't have any of logic. Your logic is very funny and very, very serious matter of stupidity. You
Correct.
know,
I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you that there are signs of intelligent designs, but there are signs of unintelligent designs as well. So my point is, why don't we call this a design instead of intelligent design? Like, isn't it more sensible to call it just a design? And I'm happy to agree with that, by the way.
yeah, but you agree that you are not intelligent design yourself.
Yeah, I do agree. Life is
Okay,
also not
so
an intelligent design.
how you agree that you are not intelligent, and now you are claiming that your intelligence can comprehend the universe and God, but you just admitted that you are not intelligent enough to do so. So here you
Yeah, right.
see
Yeah,
you are refuting yourself, because either you are an intelligent person who can
yeah,
examine what is intelligence, or in order to examine something, I have to be qualified, correct?
yeah.
Okay, if I am agreeing, as you said, that you are not intelligent, so how someone is stupid, he can examine what is intelligent, what is not?
All right. I can't examine that universe is either intelligent or non-intelligent, right? But wouldn't
No, you
it be
cannot.
better
No,
that you
no, no, you cannot. You cannot.
explain it
I
to
will tell you.
me?
Hold on, hold on.
No, no, I agree with you.
No,
I agree with you.
it's
My
not
question
about.
is,
Okay, go.
yeah. So my question is,
Hmm.
let's say I don't qualify as a person to make any judgment. I agree with you. But why wouldn't anyone else explain it to me that this is the reason of billions and billions of galaxies? Wouldn't it make more sense that you explain by evidence that this is an intelligent design rather than calling me stupid? Like your position would get stronger.
I'm not calling you stupid. I'm just stating a fact, and you agreed with it. But what we said, by the way, stupid is every human is stupid. Why? Because the first of all, the number you gave me of billions of galaxy is fabrication. That's very stupid to say, because nobody knows what is in the what in the world. Uh, so assuming there are a billion, this is very silly to say. Maybe trillion. We don't know. So don't give a number of something you do not know. So you are a person who count without counting, which means you just gave numbers. You don't know if they exist or not.
Yeah.
Number two, you are asking God to give you, and you admit that you are not intelligent designed, you are not smart, to give you a super explanation for someone is so stupid. A human being
Okay.
is very.
First of
Hold
all,
on, my friend.
yeah,
Human being,
yeah. Okay.
human being. It doesn't matter how much knowledge he have. He knew nothing. Like now we have a spaceship. Still,
Yeah.
we know nothing. And that
Yeah.
each day they find that what they thought yesterday is true, it turned to be false. Like the Big Bang, it was a fact They taught us in school, the age of the universe, blah, 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 and now turned to be ever, all of it is false. So next 50 years from now, the human being, he will find that the knowledge he have it today is so stupid. But that will not make him smarter. 50 years from now, still he will be stupid. So you are moving in a stupidity journey, and you think you are smart, and you are questioning the one who created all of this. You know, the first question you should ask yourself, how this universe came to existence. Do you have an answer?
Yeah, I don't have an answer for that.
Okay, then you have nothing to say, my friend. Thank you very much.
Do you want me to respond, or do you want me
No,
to,
that's it.
like,
We are done. We are done because you have nothing to say. So as long as you have no answer, I have an answer. You don't. You lost. Correct, guys? I have an answer. You don't. It's God. So your investigation is like, you know, somebody he claimed to be detective, the Pink Panther. He spent his life detecting, and then after he spent his life detecting, they ask him, what is the conclusion of your detectation? He says, nothing. I have no answer. So atheism is so silly, so stupid. They fabricate theories, and then they force their theory on schools, and they make them a fact, like the Muslims now. What is a fiction, they make it a fact. Like when you see a Muslim saying scientific facts in the Quran, it's a fact. When you say fact, I mean, it must be true then. But atheists and Muslims, they share the same thing. Their fact is nothing but fictions. I have a bad mic. Hold on. Let us see why. You hear me, guys, now? How is my voice and ramble in YouTube? Is it bad too? It's fine. Let me sing. Hello. It's me you looking for. Muslims and atheists, I will make you a Betty Four. Betty Four is like a kind of cookies. Just join me and debate me. Hello. An atheist, he think he's a monkey. A Muslim, Allah will force him to be a donkey if he raise his head before the Imam. Hello. I mean, look at the science. Scientific miracles of the Quran. Scientific miracles of the Hadith. We have a Muslim. Go ahead, Muslim. Muslim, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to debate you. Hello, are you there? Can you hear me?
I am here. You are there. Okay.
Okay, I say that what we're gonna do here is that we're gonna go to the Quran, and after the Quran, we go to the Bible for scientific miracle in the Bible.
Don't speak fast. Easy, easy. You know, you are the same
Okay,
person. My friend, last time I hang up on you. Why? Do you remember?
Yes, because you are running away.
No, because you refused to answer. Okay, remind me what was the topic so everybody will laugh. What I said to you and you refused to answer.
No.
What was the topic?
Now I want to do this one now.
No. Okay, we will go.
You said that
we will go. But what is the question I asked you? What is the question you refused to answer? What is the question? What is the question I asked you? Listen.
I know that you yourself.
Okay.
You yourself, you admitted that you anger up because you run away. So I did not run. You are the one who run.
No, you refuse to answer. You keep shouting like now. You keep shouting. Listen, okay, let us make an agreement. Let's make an agreement. If I ask you a question, do you promise me I will not repeat it twice and you will answer?
Yeah, ask me the question and I'll answer, and then after that, promise me that you go to your scripture. Promise me, just
listen. Do you promise me I will not need to shout and I will not
promise. I do the promise.
Oh, all right, okay. So according to Quran, According to your Quran.
Hmm.
Where hail is coming from?
Yes.
Where hail is coming from?
Where what?
Hail, ice. The hail, the icy snow who come and in the ground like balls. Where it's coming from? Hello? Are you there? Hmm? Well, you know, they are using the neighbor's internet. Are you there? I believe he muted himself so he can go and search in
Yeah,
YouTube.
I'm here now. I'm here now. I
All
said, let
right,
us go
now
to the
you are here.
verse.
Okay, so, no, I'm asking you where hail is coming from.
I said, okay, can you hear me now?
I hear you. Go ahead. Hello? All right, I cannot waste my time with you, my friend. Get me a Muslim he can speak. And then the second you put them in the corner, what they start to do? They start shouting. They make a drama, and just to avoid the question. So any Muslim wanna join us? I don't want to lose my
Hello,
voice for your sake.
Christian?
Yes, my friend. Are you a Muslim?
No, I'm a Catholic from Switzerland, but I have some questions.
You
Maybe you can help.
you are what?
I'm a Catholic from Switzerland, Albanian
You
actually.
are a Catholic from Switzerland. Okay, but
Yeah.
did we say Christians can join us?
No, but I have some really big questions, but I can leave it
So
if it's
what do you
necessary.
think? What do you think about Muhammad?
I'm following you and Sam Shamoon for a really long time, so I know it's not really a
Oh,
positive thing to talk about Muhammad.
what does that mean? Do you think
I
he is
mean,
is he a false prophet?
of course he's a false prophet.
All right. So my friend, as long you mentioned that Sam Shamoun, maybe you can save your question to Sam Shamoun if it's not related to my topic.
It's like it's definitely related to the topic,
Okay,
but I don't know.
let us take the Muslim first. If there is no Muslim left, I will take you. All right.
Yeah, of
All
course.
right. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Muslim, put your hand up, but be sure you have a good internet. The Abdul, his name is Muslim. Put your hand up if you are back. BALR. Your comment is very silly and very stupid. I did not say to the guy, get lost, you idiot. I just told him, we have a topic now. You are very silly. Always you make comment, it's very silly. You act like a kid. Did you notice? Balar? Did I say to the guy, get lost? Why people are so stupid and so silly? We have a topic and we want Muslims. Just a kid. Always you make poo-poo. Yeah, you can make comment, but you cannot make poo-poo here. Go ahead, Muslim. go, he come back, he go, he go. I'm not going to invite you anymore. I mean, if you don't even have a good internet to talk to me. It is a joke, bro? No, this is not a joke. This is not a joke. This is an insult. Do we have any Muhammadan? Scientific miracles of the Quran. They are debunked according to Lili Dawa. Who is left of the Muslims? He don't agree with Lili Dawa.
Again, very carefully. The scientific miracles argument in the Quran got debunked. Yeah, I hope my tajweed was on point. So when I said this, a lot of Islamophobes were celebrating as if I was like, oh my gosh, like this video is going to be me.
We are not celebrating. We are just laughing at you. I mean, how many videos you made yourself speaking about scientific miracles of the Quran, and now you are saying to us that all the video you made, it was a fraud. Celebrating what? I mean, it's not a secret for us that Islam is, there's no miracle. I mean, what the only miracle is how to make a donkey like you a teacher, or a literate like Muhammad a professor or a doctor. I mean, imagine Muhammad, according to Muslim, do not know how to write his name, and suddenly Muhammad is expert with embryology, astronomy, and this is why the poo-poo is all over the place. And then you, in order to cover to a person who is doing poo-poo non-stop, you fabricated and you manipulated the text to make it fit with science. But did it work? For how long?
Me apologizing and no, listen, it got debunked. Now let's give some context for some Muslims so they can understand. For example, and I'll tell you where this comes from, and you know why many people in the many duat, YouTubers, my colleagues, like brothers that I work with, didn't do a video. Why did you say that? Because they know it as well. In what sense? Brothers and sisters, I was having a debate with a guy called Phil. Yes? This guy is a scientist or whatever he is, for that matter. I was debating with him, and I can remember this very clearly a couple of years ago. And I took an ayah in the Quran, which I am not qualified to do, which is give it, it's like doing tafsir. So there was an ayah in the Quran which says that there are 7 heavens. So me, I was claiming, because of this whole scientific narrative, that this is talking about the ozone layer. Number one, it is haram for me to do that. Why? Because
it turned to be it's haram for him to do that. So everything you do is haram, because all what you do, you keep explaining the Quran. It turned to be it's haram for him to explain the Quran. Listen carefully at the stupid, he's trying now to give himself excuse. But now he is even framing himself of doing a person who do haram, unlawful things. Why you are not following Allah then? It turned to be, okay, what it turned to be? Tell us.
number one, it is haram for me to do that. Why? Because how can I give an understanding to the Quran, the ayah, with no qualifications? And who have ever said that this is the ozone layer?
So what is the qualification for you of all the video you made to explain the Quran? Do you see how stupid those people are? He just said he have no qualification. Is it a Christian Prince who says so? No. He said he has no qualification. So you now making a video, this video, what is your qualification to be there? Do you see, Muhammad, and why we laugh at your so-called apologetic, the one who defends Islam? So they agree they have zero qualification, yet they are the one on the stand claiming to be qualified to refute us. and to explain the Quran for us. Any Muhammadan? Mayday, Mayday. Any Abdul? Anyone? It's haram, brother. Haram. I have no qualification. So what you are doing all this time, you have no qualification, and until now you make videos to explain Islam, and you are a person who have no qualification? Who is a Muslim? He have a qualification. He can join us on the stage. Anyone? Zakir Naik is busy? No, he's not. Christian Prince, first of all, there is somebody in the chat, he meant my name, and I give him no permission. Okay, Zakir Naik, he's just okay, a human being. They can talk about anyone. They can talk about you, about me. Christian Prince, first of all, the one can talk about me only to say great things. To say to me, I'm busy, I'm not busy. I'm always occupied with Allah. What you do with Allah? Are you worshipping his shin? They make fun of you. They say to you, you worship a man. And then we question their God. It turned to be he have a shin, he have hands, he have 5 fingers, he have shoulders, he have a back, he have seat, he have a heavy duty butt. Can you show us the hadith? Well, as long you are asking me, that means you saw my previous video. Go watch it. Why I need to repeat the same thing 1,000 times? If you saw the video where I said, Allah, Prophet, he prayed to Ibn Abbas to make him the scholar of the nation, then you should see there, I show the reference. Freeze the video, type the same words, and search it. This is what people do. I show reference and they come back to me. And then I will receive tens of emails in Patreon. Brother, can you give me the reference of Ibn Abbas, the best? So what I did in the video. Any Muhammadan would like to join us? The screen was stuck. Okay. All right. As long as you have an excuse, the screen is stuck, I will give you the reference, no problem. Let us go to the hadith. Temporarily. Do we have any Muslim who would like to join us? All those references, do you see them? Let us see. So here we can go this. This is Sahih Muslim 2477. And I will show you another hadith. There's many of them. This is Al-Bukhari 143. Good. Will you give a quick update in the war of Israel? Oh, I will make a video actually. Hassan Nasrallah, the so-called leader of Hezbollah, is giving ticket to Jerusalem, airline ticket to Jerusalem. Oh boy. I mean, those people are really mentally ill. I'm telling you, they are those people. They think really they are really some. Who wanna have a free ticket to Jerusalem? Hezbollah is giving you because soon they will take Jerusalem, brother. Tomorrow. Like I don't know, maybe afternoon. Okay. Hold on, let me find the image of the tickets. Hold on, let me I can find it. Hold on, I found it. Listen carefully. They put the image of the ticket in a big table. I'm serious, I'm not joking, you know. So here you see, let me zoom in this image, if I can zoom more. I can't zoom more. Do you see the one like the between his fingers? Do you see it? Is it coming in the screen for you? Anyone can see it? All right. Well, you can use your phone actually. You can use your phone, Google Lens, you know, on your phone, and it's going to translate for you. It says, "Palestine al-Quds, tazkara ila al-Quds," like an airline ticket to Jerusalem. And the blood is going to fruit victories, and we are coming. So this is a ticket to Jerusalem. Who wanna get one? Potato. Is that how easy it is, potato? Don't you know ticket, you know? Okay. Now, for sure, this is true. I mean, you will be there soon. The coward, he don't even dare to walk in the street for the last 25 years because he knew the Israeli will hunt him from his tail. Imagine you live in the basement for the last 25 years. In the basement. Anyway. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? Mayday. Scientific miracles of the Quran. Hassan Nasrallah. Anyone? Any Muhammadan? Any Muslim would like to join us? I thought like today is Sunday, we will get a lot of people here, but look like people still asleep. No. Me, you know, I wake up very early in the morning, and I believe there is a special pleasure in being up early. Most of people, they don't enjoy really their day. Your day becomes so short because you wake up late, and you don't really notice that your day can be way nicer if you wake up way early. Any Abdul? Yeah, well, in Europe, for sure, it is already afternoon for them, right? In Asia, already it's middle of the night and after too. There's many people, they keep inviting me to go to Indonesia. But imagine how many Abdul will be waiting for me in the airport. All the ustads of Indonesia, they were not even there. Oh boy. Any Muhammadan? Any Muslim would like to join us? Scientific miracle of the Quran. Okay, maybe the image of Nasrallah is not good. Let us move to daily dawah. Any Muhammadan? You know me myself, by the way, I like to convert to Islam for many reasons. Number one, I like breastfeeding for adult. I mean, isn't it really this is scientifically proven to be true? Men, how Allah He knew what men like? I mean, come on. That was not discovered by any scientist at that time. But by the wisdom of Allah, Allah He knew what men like to do. They like to put their mouth on the women's nipples. And this was called the theory of Nephilim. It was a theory, but Quran proved the theory 1400 years ago. You got an adult man and adult women. Adult man, what do you want? Alhamdulillah. You want this? Islam have it for you. She don't even need to be your wife. It can be your neighbor. It can be anyone. It can be a woman in the bus. It's halal. In fact, they ask a Muslim woman host. I can play the video for you. That's in Arabic. She said to the sheikh, "Are you saying to me like he said this is the right thing to do? You should not stay with someone as a stranger without suckling him 10 times." Said, "Are you saying to me that all those men who work with me in the studio, I have to give them breastfeeding?" He said, "Yes. This is religion. This is not a joke. You have to do it." She said, "Are you saying to me if I go in the airplane, in order to be with all those people, I have to suckle them?" He said, "Yes." I love it. There is no question that Islam is from Allah, but not from God. Any Abdul? What else I love about Islam? I learned that Muslims, when they beat their wives, they beat them with toothstick. What the heck? You beat them with what? Is that would make her ticklish? I mean, are we beating the women or we are ticklishing her? I mean, they fabricate lies, envy. Brother, it's just a toothstick, brother. Hey, Abdul, supposedly you are punishing the women. You beat her with toothstick, that is a punishment. She might get horny. What the heck is that? What the meaning of Akbar? Akbar mean bigger. Akbar can mean bigger as a size. It's depend. You are like you. Akbar is the same as in Arabic. In English, you say bigger. You know. But the word bigger can be used in many ways. Like same in Arabic. So the context of the word or the sentence, the location of it, will decide exactly what it's meant. So when Muhammad and you ask them, what Akbar mean? They say, Allah is a greater. This is what they say. Greater than who? They say the idols. But that means he is an idol too. Because to say greater, that means they are great. And he is a great, but he is a greater. Is that correct? Is that correct? If I say bigger, that means there is something else is big, but this bigger. So both are big. So if Allah is a greater than the idols, that means he is one of them. And he is just a greater, maybe greater in size, maybe he's a greater in what? But he is one of them. Do we have any Muhammadan? What do you think about the son of Hamas? My friend, this guy, he is doing his, I mean, there's things he say I don't agree with him, but he is doing his best to share the truth. But who is listening? Nobody will listen to him. See those Western, most of them, the blonde people in Europe, they are, they have a vacuum inside them, the atheist. So it doesn't matter how much you show them. Do you remember the Russian KGB intelligent? The video I played for you before? Anyone remember it? He mentioned how the KGB, they brainwash the American and the Western in general. And if you watch his video, you have to agree that everything he said is absolutely true. Every single word he said is true. He make it clear that when you reach that point of a brainwash, it doesn't matter what you show them. You show them the fact. You show them, you bring them with their eyes to see it, to hold it with their hands. They will not believe it unless you kick their ass with it. You have to use even certain kind of violence to make them believe. And this is absolutely true. So those stupid people in the West, you will find most of those people who are going in the street, free Palestine, they are blonde, they are Western, they are homosexual, gay, lesbian, atheist. They have no idea what they are supporting. They are totally brainwashed. And Muslims, they are using them. So I don't blame the Muslims for using such a generation. I blame society for having such a generation. Like now, if you go in New York, it's a society of stupidity. I mean, the guys, they beat the policeman and they are migrant. You let them go out and you give them a credit card and you let them stay in a hotel. Which country would do that? So they are out, the generation today, which is brainwashed by the KGB for a long time. When the Russian, they made a TV, it's called Russia Today. Or when Qatar, he made the TV called Al Jazeera. What is the purpose of those TV stations? Are they really trying to give you a service? To deliver for you a news? No. The purpose is to penetrate within the enemy and spread a certain propaganda. And the Americans, they do the same, by the way. But it's proven that other countries are way smarter than the stupid American. Why? Because in America, because we have a freedom of speech and there's a lot of competition, so the information is not, it's not going to be believed. It's coming from our government. The government in USA lost their credit in front of the public. So now the American and the Western, they are willing to believe any news from any government in the world except their government. So now Al Jazeera is more trustworthy, according to those stupid Western, than American news, which is coming from the White House. And I don't blame them, by the way. I mean, who is going to believe what the White House says? Only foolish people. So the USA become like a rotten head, a head of a snake, where the poison is so obvious, and then nobody listen to it no more. And I'm talking about the government. Other government, they still look shiny. Why? Because they have a taboo. Who dare to write an article against the ruler of Qatar in Qatar? Nobody. Your family will disappear. So they suppress anyone who try to speak about something negative in Qatar. So in Al Jazeera TV, you will see they speak about every negative thing in the world except what is in Qatar. The same as in Russia Today. You listen to Russia Today, Russia is perfect. There's nothing bad. No drugs, no Chechenian gang, no nothing. But if you go and live in Russia, the story is different. They suppress the news. But anyway, I want to blame the Christians too, because a Christian, they went to sleep for a long time. They became so submissive, they lost their voice, and they don't stand for their belief. And if you don't stand for your belief, you don't have a belief. So I hope now the Christians, they will do their part and they will not be stupid. Can you teach us how we can reach Muslim if they want be honest in decision? You don't reach Muslims. You are not supposed to reach out to Muslims. The word is not really accurate. You are supposed to share the truth. Whoever want to reach out to the truth, it's like, you put the truth on the table. And then whoever want to grab it is welcome. Otherwise, reaching out to anyone, it's impossible unless he want to reach out too. I sit here, challenging Muslims. They will argue with me. They will accuse me of lies. They will shout at me. They will threaten me. I'm not reaching out for them. I'm just exposing the laundry of Islam. And if a Muslim, he decide to reach out to see the reference, and read them out and be honest with himself, then he did it, not me. Do we have any Muhammadan? Anyone? Any Muhammadan here? So there is no scientific miracles? So he was teaching people that there is
And I was
7
reading
layers.
this atheist guy and trying to tell him that there's 7 ozone layers. And he was saying to me, no, my friend, there are 6 ozone layers. And I was saying 7. He was saying 6, 7, 6, 7, 6. And we said, let's go to the NASA page. So we went to the NASA page, and in the NASA page, guess what? It said the argument was apparently from their recent findings, whatever it may be. It's probably changed. And this is my whole point of the video, yeah? Science changes. It said that there is 5 ozone layers. So I looked at him, he looked at me, and I was thinking, I'm saying 7, you're saying 6, NASA is saying 5. That is where the penny dropped for me. You know what?
But look what happened now. Even if he said 6 and he is wrong, according to what you say, still you are a liar. He is wrong, you are a liar. Because anyone who have a little logic, I mean, you see, when the Muslims, we can show you tons of reference about this. Let me find it. Ozone liars in the Quran. Just to show you how they lie and how it's easy to debunk their stupidity and their lies. Let us see this website here. Quran and Science Ozone Layers. How truthful that is. I'm just trying to find the website. Doesn't have tons of commercials, so we can show in the screen. This one is full of commercial. Okay, forget it. This one is full of commercial. This one is full of commercial. 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 All right. Let us see. And this website taking forever to open. All right. There is tons of videos made by Muslims about this topic, and as you see, they lie. They lie with no shame. I found the website have no commercial, but the text is so small. All right. Let us show you this one so we can laugh. But this one, the text is so small too. All right, let us see this one here. Maybe this one will do better. A miracle, brother, a miracle in the Quran, brother. I will show you now a miracle. Nobody have ever heard of this miracle before. Allahu Akbar. Article. The well-protected roof. A miracle in the Quran. Okay. In the Quran, Allah Almighty calls for our attention to a very important attribute of the sky. We made the sky a preserved and protected roof, yet still they turn away from our signs. Chapter 21, verse number 32. Okay. This attribute of the sky has been proved by scientific research carried out in the 20th century. The atmosphere surrounding the earth serve crucial function. Okay, hold on, Abdul, just to show you how they lie about this. This is not about the atmosphere. This is the opposite. The sky is protected roof, not the earth. Just to show you how they lie. This is chapter 21, verse number 32. Potatoes. I mean, when they lie, their lies is so obvious. However, if you are a donkey, well, you are a donkey, you believe any lie. Here it says, and we made the heaven roof, Safe, well guarded. Well guarded. Who is the one is guarded? The sky, not the earth. What does that mean? Let me show you. What the Quran is talking about, that when Shaitan, he tried to spy at Allah, Shaitan, he cannot go out of the earth to go to the heaven so he can spy. This is the protected roof. Read carefully. Chapter 15, verse number 70. And we have guarded it. Guarded what? The sky. Verse number 16. Indeed, we have put the biggest stars in heaven, and we beautify it for the beholder. And we have guarded it. The near heaven, the Muslim put the translation near heaven, which means the lowest one. From every outcast Shaitan, expect him who gain hearing. So do you see how they make something stupid, silly, suddenly became scientific? What this is saying, that it is the sky protected, not the earth. Are you with me? Which means you cannot go to the sky. This is not about you cannot come to the earth. This is about you cannot go out of the earth to go and enter the sky. And this is already proven to be false. In fact, there's other verse in the Quran. Allah, he challenged all the Abdul and the genie to leave out the zone of the earth. If they can, but you cannot. Look how many times repeat the same thing. In chapter 55, verse number 30. O assembly of jinn and man, if you have the power to pass beyond the zone of the heaven and the earth, pass them, but you will never be able to pass except by the authority of Allah. Who is the one who have the authority to pass? The angels and the prophets only. So do you see how they manipulate the text from something about fictions and legions to be about the zone, the atmosphere? Do you see how they lie? Each time Shaitan, he tried to spy by going to the heaven, Allah will shoot him by a star. In different verse in the Quran, I hope you guys taking reference. Why Allah created the stars is to show the Shaitan with it. I'm using one hand to type. And we indeed we adorned the nearest heaven. Where is the atmosphere? With lamps. So according to the Muslims, the atmosphere have lamps, have stars in it. Well, this is the sky. This is the seventh sky. This is sky number 1. So the stupid Lee Dawa, he was claiming that the seventh heaven is atmosphere. So what is the rest? Child, I mean, it's just a kid. So indeed we adorned nearest heaven with lamps, and we have made such lamps as missiles to drive away the Shaitan. Phew, phew, phew. This is your stupid Quran. So look how a book of fiction and stupidity, this is a cartoon, suddenly it become a scientific fact, brother. Suddenly it's about the ozone. Suddenly it's about how the ozone is created. And suddenly, and this guy is going to debate atheists about the 7 layers of the ozone. Did we take reference? chapter 21, verse number 32. This is the one they use it in their website, right? Claiming. In fact, if you read verse number after it, you will see how stupid the Quran. It says, and it is he who has created the night, the day, and the sun, and the moon, each in an orbit floating. The Muslim, they say to you, hold on. Do you see the Quran saying the sun and the moon, they are running in orbit? But it says the night and the day. So the stupid Quran saying that night and day are an object. The sun and the moon, they are an object. And all they are running in orbit. But what does that mean? The Muslim, they say to you, scientifically discovered that there's an orbit for the sun and the moon. But for sure, there is nothing in orbit for the day and the night. However, you will not see Allah saying that the earth is going around itself. Why the earth is not going in orbit? Let us go and see together. Let us see the orbit Muhammad he mentioned in his Quran. Read with me, Allah. So you see, they can take a verse and they try to make it scientific, and because you don't know much, you are an ignorant in Arabic, you are ignorant about Islam, you do not know much. Once I was with the Prophet in the mosque at the time of the sunset. The Prophet said, O Abu Dhar, the father of the ants, Dhar is an ant, do you know where the sun sets? I replied, Allah and his apostle knows best. And by the way, here, this is a clear proof that Muslims are not monotheist. They associate the knowledge of God with the knowledge of Abdul. So suddenly now, Allah and Muhammad are equal in knowledge. Both, they know best. He said, you see, Muhammad did not say, don't say that. He did not get upset. No, he liked it actually. That's why he is always saying this. Do you know where this? And then the Muslim, they say to him, Allah and his messengers knows best. He loved it. He said, it goes and prostrate underneath Allah's throne. And that is the statement, Allah's statement, the sun runs into fixed course. So now we know what the orbit. Are you with me? So the orbit, it turned to be that the sun going every day. Every day at the time of the sunset, the sun is going to prostrate itself under the throne of Allah. And this is the interpretation of chapter 36, verse number 38, that the sun goes in an orbit. But you see in their articles, they give it different meaning. They make it about orbit. They make it about, how an illiterate man, he knew this. But they will not show you that Muhammad claimed that the sun goes every day. In fact, in different hadith, Muhammad, he make it more clear. He said that the sun goes every day from the east to the west and asks for permission from Allah. Until one day, the sun will not be permitted to go back where it came from, which means to go from the east, but it's going to appear from the west. Read it. And this is the reference. And this is Al-Bukhari, very authentic book. Do we have any Muhammadan? By the way, people in the chat, if you are here to come in to learn, you are welcome. If you are not, it's going to take me one click to block you. Just one click. Click, click. So you are coming here to learn, you are welcome. You are coming here to, fight, etc. like kids. I will grab you, both of you, and throw you out of the chat. Play out in the courtyard. Do we have any Muhammadan? Mayday, mayday. Hey Muhammad, and I cannot wait forever. I mean, I have to do breastfeeding soon. I want to convert to Islam and get the free breastfeeding every morning. And you know, when the Muslim, you say to them breastfeeding for adult, they say to you, no, no, it's not this. The woman, she will milk her breast, she put it in a cup, give it to you. False. It says irda'. Irda' is from radda, which means he hold with his mouth on the nipples. This is you suckle. Liars. This doesn't say drink. And by the way, the women who Muhammad commanded her to do that, she don't have milk. She's already an old woman. In fact, she adopted a son because she cannot have kids. Do you think women, they have milk anytime, like just to squeeze their breast and the milk come? Why? Even goat don't have that. Will there be discussion about building and strengthening faith anytime? That's what we do every day. Is what we are doing here. We are showing the Christians that cults, they are not a faith to believe in. And when a Muslim, he tried to play with us about the Bible, we get him busted. All what we do here is about strengthening the faith of the Christians, arming them with ammunition so they can fight the devil. So what we do here? Do you think we are wasting our time here, my friend? What we are doing here? There is people who they have their program about the Bible. You can join them. But there is not too many. They can do what they can do. How many there is people who speak Arabic? How many of they have degrees in Islam? How many they knew Islam very well? How many they can debate Muslims? So there is people who they can teach the gospel, and maybe they can do better than me because my English skills, when it's come to the it's not going to be enough really. The gospel is a very deep book. It's not like this is stupid religion. And when you want to teach something, it is already deep, you have to have really a better, let us say, skill, because sometimes you might use a word, you should not use it. You know what I mean? But because now your language skill is limited, you find yourself, you have to use a word which is not suitable, and that maybe makes somebody think you said something you don't want to say. Do we have any Muhammadan? What is the context of suckling? Well, the context of suckling, a woman, she came to Muhammad. Her name is Sahla bint Suhail. She told him, my husband, he don't like it that this slave, he enter upon me when I am alone. He is young. She's an old woman. The husband is, jealous. So Muhammad, as you see the story here, Aisha reported that Sahla bint Suhail, the word bint in Arabic is the same from the Aramaic. Coming bint mean daughter. Ibn is son, bint is daughter. So she came to Allah Apostle and she said, Messenger of Allah, I see in the face of Abu Hudayfa, this is her husband, a sign of disgust. He is disgust from what? On entering of Salim, a slave she owned, into our house, whereupon Allah Apostle said, suckle him. What? I mean, the guy is already jealous. He's upset. A grown man entered upon his wife. She said, how I can suckle him, and he is a grown up man. The Prophet, actually in the Arabic, it says, until his teeth came out, he's laughing, he's making fun of them. Muhammad obviously is making fun of the Muslims. And now because he said it, and the Muslim now they have to take it as a rule. Then Muhammad, he claimed that Allah gave him a verse in the Quran about it. He says, I know that he's a growing man. He went to war. And this is, as you see, a very authentic book. You ask the Muslims, what is the purpose? They say that will make her unlawful for him. That's false. You can go right now and search. You will see that breastfeeding does not make anyone unlawful to anyone, which means still he can have sex with her. Only breastfeeding in a childhood for an infant can make the woman forbidden for the person. But already she is in the age of his mother anyway. I mean, if she is breastfeeding him now, he's going to have sex with her tomorrow. And then you ask yourself, so what the point? What was the point? Nothing. Muhammad obviously making fun of them. Do we have any Muhammadan? And here we can show you a fatwa. Fatwa mean a holy command coming from the scholars, brother. From Qatar, brother. The land of terrorists. View regarding the breastfeeding for adult. Assalamu alaikum. I have come across an anti-Islam site that allege that Aisha, may Allah be blessed with her, she breastfed people who wanted to come to see her. Imagine, you want to see the wife of the Prophet? Sorry, you cannot see her. You have to go to the secretary, who is her sister or her nieces. They have to suckle you in 10 different time, in 10 different day. You know what? Always I like Islamic government run by a woman. The secretary have to suckle me. And I will spend my day going from office to office, especially if the whole building is a young woman. And they are practicing breast. I mean, I do not need even to pay for milk, ever. I will just get the cereal from Costco, you know, and, you know, and go cereal, and push cereal in my mouth. I mean, that's fun. That's fun. Aisha, brother, she is breastfeeding for adult so she can meet them? Really? Yes, brother. All perfect praise be to Allah, the Lord of the world. I testify. Look, I mean, this is the answer. They cannot even. I mean, why you need to say all of this to answer something? Just answer it. No, please, Zahid. Come on. All perfect praise to Allah. First of all, you should know that the enemy of Islam, or those who attack Aisha, may Allah please be with her, are continually trying to find matter which they could use to undermine the religion or mock the mother of the believers. They are trying? Do you even they need to try? I mean, this is what Aisha, she did. And look how they refute by saying, look what this scholar he say. Who is this scholar, Ibn al-Qayyim? Is he even from the time of Aisha? Did he even meet Aisha? Aisha, she did the breastfeeding for adult. She did. Mayday, I am thirsty. Do we have any Muslim? Let me give you this link so you can educate yourself about breastfeeding for adult. Breastfeeding for adult is the best. It's healthy, it's fresh, it's warm, it's yummy. Christian Prince, first of all, you are lying. This is what the verse was given to, and then they abrogated. Zakanek, what abrogated? Show me where is the verse that says abrogated. Where, Abdul? And why? What do you mean abrogated? Allah, he changed his mind? What we knew for sure, that the goat ate the Quran. It's not Allah abrogated the Quran. If we go here, we will find this. When Muhammad died, Aisha, she said, we were preoccupied with his death. And then a sheep came and ate. Ate what? The verse of stoning and breastfeeding for adult 10 times was revealed. So as you see, this is a verse in the Quran. And the paper was under my pillow when the Messenger of Allah died. We were preoccupied with his death. And a tame sheep came and ate it. Meh. And look what they say here. These verses were abrogated with recitation, but not in ruling. Huh? What do you mean abrogated by recitation? Why you want to abrogate? Who is the one who allow you to do so? Why you're taking it off the Quran? We cannot find it. The goat ate it. Same time, how you can remember the ruling if you don't know the verse? Any Muslim can tell us what is the verse saying? Nobody. Any Muhammadan? It's a miraculous thing. Who is a Muslim would like to join us? Yeah, here it says abrogated by 5. Supposing now we fix it. So now it was 10 and now we suckle only the women 5 times. Where is the verse? I mean, this is a really stupid religion, man. So, like, why Allah first, he said 10 times and now is that a discount? Like it was a spring discount? A season changing? Like where the winter clothing are not wanted, so we would discount on them? What do you mean it was 10 times and now it's abrogated by 5? Ten times, you have to do it in 10 different days until you are satisfied. Not just 10 times. It's not like you put your mouth in the nipple and you suck it. No. You have to do it 10 satisfying times. So you keep doing it until you cannot take it no more. In 10 different days, not in one day. Do we have any Muhammadan? Actually, many years ago, I wanted to have like a drive-through company for breastfeeding for adult in Las Vegas, but I don't have the money for it. My idea is to like make like the same as McDonald's, etc. You know, we make 2 holes, round holes for breast. So women, they put their boobs, and men, they drive it through. They put bitcoins in the machine. The boobs come out. Now, for sure, you cannot suckle from 2 boobs at the same time. However, you can change, you know, like drive a little bit, you know, go to the second boob, you know, you just change. Maybe one of them is empty. So you switch to the other one. And I think this will be very successful business. Nobody in the world have that. Halal. It's halal. Halal. Actually, this, I hope nobody will steal my idea and do it for real. You know, I think it's going to be very successful business. All the pervert in Las Vegas, they will be lining up. And by the way, if you like orange, like flavor, we will make them drink orange, a lot of orange. You like lemon? We will make those women drink lemon, so their milk will have a flavor of lemon. You like zucchini? She will eat zucchini, no problem. The milk will have a flavor, whatever you like. We have a black pepper flavor, we have zucchini flavor, lemon, orange, citrus, whatever you want. I mean, just name it, man. This is from God. God, he sent verses of a breastfeeding for adult. God, he sent verses of a breastfeeding for adult. My tutorial is so accurate. We have to give details to the customers. I mean, if you want to have a successful business, you have to have a good customer service. Hold on, I'm receiving a call. Assalamu alaikum. Zakir Naik, you are not a customer. I mean, come on, you know this. You don't need my explanation. Good friends. First of all, you gave a wrong impression about Islam. Like, Abdul, what is it? Says a breastfeeding for adult. So there's two things have to be there. Women give their breast, and we bring an adult. Good friends. First of all, in Islam, adult doesn't mean necessarily you're adult. As an example, Aisha, she was adult at the age of 6. I get you busted. Like, what the heck? I never thought about this. So Aisha, she was adult at the age of 6? Yeah, exactly. This is why Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he married her at the age of 6. Because she was adult at the age of 6. Zakir Naik, how come when you say 6, it's come like a 6? Christian Prince, it is you always, when you say 6, you say 6. It's not me. Zakir Naik, first of all, I don't speak good English, and you claim to be a doctor, so I don't know, like, why you say 6 when it's a 6. Christian Prince, I just told you, it is you who say 6 when you say to bit. Zakir Naik, stop spitting. I have you recorded. When you say number 6, you say 6. Christian Prince, I have you recorded too. Okay, Zakir Naik. So now you have recorded me, I have recorded you. What about we make sex tape? It's called Christian Prince versus Breastfeeding for Adult. The title, Sex Tape. Zakir Naik versus a Christian Prince. Any Abdul? Anyone? So we have no Abdul today. What's happening? Why it's so dry? Okay, I will finish for now. I will try to come back later if I could. And this time we will make a video about Hassan Nasrallah, the leader of Hezbollah, selling ticket to Jerusalem. Sorry, free. They gave
Hello?
yes, hello. Are you a Muslim?
Yeah, sort of. Like I'm a Muslim potato.
What does that mean?
I believe in one potato.
Okay, well, as long as you believe in one potato, it's time to fry it. Go ahead. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for being here. And I'll try to come later and we speak about Hamas and the war in Israel and Hassan Nasrallah and Iran. They claim that the end of Israel is very, very, very soon. That's it. They finish it. Israel is going to be finished very soon, and they are giving tickets. I'm serious. They are giving tickets to Jerusalem. Ticket printed by Hezbollah. So get ready for that. So I want to say thank you all for being here. As you see, we have no Muslims. All the Muslims are busy doing breastfeeding for adult. And the topic made me feel so hungry. It's time for suckling. Take a beer. Thank you. As you see, this is very disgusting and stupid religion, if we can quote a religion. And only savage, trashy people, they will believe in it. You have to be a very low IQ, especially those who they say they converted. You have to be a person with very low IQ, very, extremely, to figure out that this is something very silly and this God cannot be God. This mad Muhammad is just making fun of those naive Arab. Suckle him. How I can suckle him and he's a grown man? He don't care. He's laughing. He's just making fun of the stupid. So if a fool like Muhammad can fool you, how foolish are you? Thank you all for being here, and Ante will see you soon again. God is good. So is Jesus. And the scientific miracles of the Quran is nothing but a joke. It's a lie, and Muslims always they promote lies. And as always we say, Islam without lies dies. Prove us wrong. Thank you very much.